You think your salary will make you rich, right? You work hard every day, you stay busy, and you believe that one day all of this effort will finally pay off. But the truth is, it won't, because no matter how hard you work, your income is always limited by time. You only get paid for the hours you give, and there are only so many hours in a day. And while you are working harder, your expenses keep increasing, and that feeling of "I need more money" never really goes away. And that's why so many people, they spend their entire life working, but never actually become rich. Now, this doesn't mean your job is useless, but it does mean one thing clearly. If you only depend on your salary, you will always stay limited. In this video, we are going to break down the real truth about why a job alone will never make you rich and what you need to change if you want to move forward. So watch this carefully, because this might completely change the way you see money and success. Tip 1. Your income is limited by time. Most people believe that working more hours will automatically make them more money. But the truth is, you're not getting paid for how hard you work. You're getting paid for how long you work. And this is the biggest problem with a job, because time is limited. You only have 24 hours in a day, and no matter how much effort you put in, you cannot work beyond a certain limit. You wake up, you go to work, you complete your tasks, and at the end of the day, your income stays fixed. Even if you try to work more, your energy gets tired, your body gets exhausted, and there is always a limit you cannot cross, and that is why your income also stays limited, because it is directly connected to your time. If you really want to grow financially, you need to understand this simple truth. You cannot increase your income just by working more hours. You have to find a way where your income is not fully dependent on your time. Tip 2. Your salary grows too slowly. Another big reason why a job will never make you rich is because your salary grows very slowly, but your expenses grow very fast. Every year, you might get a small increment, but at the same time, your living cost increases, your responsibilities increase, and your needs keep growing. At first, it feels like you are progressing, but after some time, you realize that nothing really changed, because whatever extra money you earn gets absorbed by your expenses. And this creates a cycle where you keep working harder, waiting for a better salary, but you never actually move ahead financially. The truth is, if your income grows slowly, but your expenses grow faster, you will always feel stuck. That is why relying only on salary is not enough, because it cannot keep up with the life you actually want to live. Tip 3. Expenses always catch up. One of the biggest reasons why a job will never make you rich is because no matter how much you earn, your expenses always catch up. When your income increases, your lifestyle also starts increasing. You start spending more, you upgrade your living, your needs grow, and slowly your expenses rise to match your income. At first, it feels like you are doing better, but in reality, nothing really changes, because whatever extra money you earn gets used up. And this creates a cycle where you are always working, always earning, but never actually moving forward financially. The truth is, if you don't control your spending and don't build something extra, your salary alone will never be enough to create real wealth. Tip 4. You don't own your income. Another harsh truth is that in a job, you don't fully control your income. Your salary depends on someone else, your growth depends on someone else, and even your job security depends on someone else's decisions. No matter how hard you work, there is always a limit, because you are not in control of the system, you're just a part of it. And that is why even talented and hardworking people often stay stuck, because they are relying on something they don't control. If you really want to grow financially, you need to start building something of your own, something where your income depends on your value, your skills, and your decisions. Because the moment you take control, that is when real growth actually begins. So if you truly want to become rich, you need to understand this clearly. A job is not the problem, but depending only on a job is. Because as long as your income is limited by time, controlled by someone else, and growing slower than your expenses, you will always feel stuck no matter how hard you work. But the good news is you can change this, not by quitting your job, but by changing the way you think, by building valuable skills, and by creating income sources that are not limited to your time. Because the moment you take control of how you earn, everything starts to change. And in the next video, we are going to talk about the best skills you can learn to actually increase your income. So make sure you don't miss that. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more simple, real, and practical content that can actually change your mindset.